Y'all see the thumbnail. So let's just get into it, because Mark Henry, you know what? Old heads will give you some content, child. Old heads are gonna give you some content, and I enjoy Mark Henry's old head commentary, because they all just all about the business. They just raised under Vince McMahon. This is how you supposed to do it. If you don't do it this way, then you a pussy, a punk. You ruining the business. Everything's destroyed. You ain't making money. You ain't doing you what all the stuff. So before I play what Mark Henry thought, after the Y6 debuted on Raw, they got hungry. And so the picture that you see is them down to the Whataburger having some, burgers and fries and milkshakes. And somebody said, "Hey, can I get a picture of y'all? Because y'all did so fantastic last night." And they was like, "Yeah." And they immediately took a picture. That picture ended up getting all over the internet. And this is where the old heads was rumbling. The old heads was like, and they looked over and they said, "Wait a damn minute. That's not what we do in the business." When my day, when I was a wrestler in the 90s and in the 60s, you did not do that. You didn't do that. You stayed in character no matter what. They shouldn't have went and got no goddamn burgers. They should have ordered those burgers to the hotel room until everything settled down. Because now, how anybody supposed to take them people seriously and be scared of them if they down to the Whataburger having a sandwich and they just got through crawling out of a door, okay, at an arena on a scripted television show? How are we supposed to take these people seriously? This don't make no sense. Kind of reminds me of that what TV show was that? I want to say it was Junkyard Dog. It was I literally forgot. Well, Junkyard Dog had the documentary. Y'all know the name of the documentary that about the business and the old wrestlers. And Junkyard Dog was so super duper popular down south that the fans was willing to kill for him. So there was a part where somebody brought a gun to the show and he got put in a chokehold or something, and they was going to shoot his opponent. That's how these people thought this stuff was real, and the wrestlers stayed in character. Kind of like Ric Flair stayed in character to the detriment of the family. This man would not get out of character. He was Ric Flair no matter what. And that is how the old head said, "We like the business. We like how it go." But guess what? Somebody done upset the old heads. And I'm going to let y'all hear Mark Henry on Busted Open Radio recently talking about these damn new age wrestlers doing dumb shit and ruining wrestling for everybody.
Picture that lived on social media afterwards, and you said, "No, I didn't see this picture," and we threw the picture up for you, and the picture was of the Wyatt Six all together with no makeup on, no masks on, in street clothes, at a Whataburger, taking a picture with a fan, and that picture was put up on social media and has been making the rounds. Your initial reaction to that picture was what, Mark?
Tell them what I said. Tell them what I said.
The exact words were, "What the fuck?"
And what would I do?
You said that you would find them, as in find them $1,000 a piece for doing that. Now, can you please explain why you were upset seeing that picture?
I'm looking away because, like, my eyes will tell the story. I'm disappointed because of the business. How much money the company spends to invest in that product that they're creating, this YS6. And you go to fucking Whataburger and take a picture with a fan. Listen, I said the number one option: get your food in the drive-through and drive into the parking lot and eat. You're different. You never see the boogeyman walk through the airport without a gimmick on. Never. The whole flight. Never takes it off. Like there's a certain level of professionalism when you play a character or a gimmick that you don't go backward. They went backward. They just now starting to get their foothold.
I mean, it
And you
happened.
gonna take a step backward?
Same night. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to protect your own gimmick. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say. Come on, guys, we get it. They're not crazy killers. They're not really known as these characters. We get it, it's Bo Dallas. We get it, it's Sam Shaw. We get it, it's, Eric from the Wyatt
What
family.
were we taught, though, Billy? What were we taught?
I was taught
Perception is reality.
Yep.
How they see you is how they see you. If you want to belittle, then go back to being Bo Dallas. Go back to being Eric the Red. Go back to being the characters that you played before. And how did that work out? And Bully, I would be safe to say that they've invested at least $250,000 in getting this to where it needs to be. $250,000 to get this going. You gonna piss on that because you wanna self-gratify by taking a picture with a fan? Hey, look at me. I want you to, the fine would not be for the actual act. The ass chewing I would give them would be for the act. The fine would be to remember not to ever do it again.
So, with that being said, is it that big of a goddamn deal? So, I didn't even listen to this clip. So we actually heard the clip together. And the fact that everything I said, he actually said, just tells me people just will not understand. This is not how you grew up. You know, when you talk to your parents or some old person, they say, in my day, we had to kill and pluck the chicken. We just didn't go to the store and buy chicken. Well, the whole point is, you did it so we don't have to. In your day, I was a kid, so I believed Mark Henry was really lifting up cars and, came from the depths of hell, and his brother threw some liquid in his face, and that him and the Undertaker were really brothers. I really believed that, the Brood was really a bunch of vampires. I believe that. That's the whole beauty of being a child and enjoying stuff. Because I just saw the Wyatt Six outside of costume, am I going to say, well, fuck it then. I don't believe nothing going on. Fuck it. They just ruined everything. I can't watch them. I just saw Nikki Cross. Excuse me. I literally watched Nikki Cross run around as Nikki Ash. Am I supposed to take her fucking seriously all of a sudden? Believe was a long thing. Didn't nobody give a shit. The B team, no one gave a shit. But now we're supposed to give a shit anyway. Because now he's Uncle Howdy. Like I said before, Dexter Lumis. Dexter could have did his own thing. They just don't know how to fucking create nothing. So now I'm supposed to be terrified because Dexter Lumis got on a whatever kind of hat that is. I think the old heads sometimes overdo it. I'm not really understanding why Mark Henry and all the old heads are so invested in the business making money. The business is going to make money regardless. The business don't give a fuck about their employees half the time. The business didn't give a fuck about Mark Henry. He even just had a video talking about how he was going to quit WWE because they treated him a certain way. And now you sit here and say you're going to fine somebody $1,000 because a motherfucker want a sandwich, and the fan comes up and they want to, this fan probably was like, yo, I love what y'all did tonight. I'm so excited to see what y'all going to do. And they say, hey man, stay tuned. Can I get a picture? Is that cool? They could have said no. They said, yeah, take a picture because that person is going to be buying the goddamn merch. That fan is what's going to keep the lore of the Wyatt Six and the Funhouse alive. Not me. That person seems to like Bo Dallas. Maybe he liked what Nikki Ash was doing. The old heads, y'all keep telling people what to damn do. I'll leave it at this. If y'all was so good at booking and saying and keeping things in order and how you was going to do it, why the fuck you don't got your own wrestling company? Oh! Because it would turn out like AEW maybe. I don't know. Would people even come to your wrestling company? Booker T got his wrestling company. I would love to hear what he got to say about them taking pictures out of costume. Like, come on. Wrestlers back, y'all, when y'all was growing up, y'all was wrestling, y'all was stabbing motherfuckers at the bar, doing all the drugs, fucking all the women, getting all the STDs, fucking up your wives, killing them, eating people for dinner. Wrestlers today play video games. They get their girlfriend, they get pussy, more pussy than y'all used to get, because a lot of y'all the old wrestlers was raping women anyway, beating women up. Wrestlers today want to wrestle, enjoy their craft, and chill. I don't see the big deal. And now that I saw the picture, am I not going to enjoy wrestling? No. Macho Man wasn't, oh yeah, he wasn't doing that all day. The motherfucker had to sit on the toilet and take a shit like everybody else. He had to put one leg in the pants leg like everybody else. The old heads sometimes be old heading too much. They need to chill. I still enjoy Mark Henry, but this right here was a bit much for me. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Is it that damn big a deal? Because it ain't. Hit me in the comments.